Tonight, Artemis Among the Stars. We'll look at the launch highlights and hear the words of the launch director, Charlie Blackwell-Thompson, the first woman to serve in that role and a South Carolina native. This is the Carolina Weather Group. I'm James Brierton, and welcome to an all-new edition of the Carolina Weather Group for this Wednesday, November 16th, 2022, launch day for Artemis I, NASA's first mission in a series of missions that will return humans to the moon, including the first woman and the first person of color in the years ahead. After months of delays, some of which caused by hurricanes, the like of Ian and Nicole, NASA finally got Artemis I off the ground from Cape Canaveral.
50 years after we last left footprints on the moon, NASA's Artemis I is our first bold step towards getting us back there and pushing us farther than we've ever been before. You are looking at the world's most powerful rocket and Orion spacecraft live on Launch Pad 39B. The energy here is palpable as we attempt to make history today.
We're going to learn so much about the solar system from the moon and even about the Earth.
Range weather. Weather is go for launch.
The mission management team has been pulled. You have a go to proceed with terminal count.
On behalf of all the men and women across our great nation who have worked to bring this hardware together to make this day possible, at this time I give you a go to resume count and launch Artemis I.
4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis I. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
SLS now traveling 607 miles per hour.
The harder the climb, the better the view. We showed the Space Coast tonight. What a beautiful view it is. The first step in returning our country to the moon and on to Mars.
We are understanding now from the James Webb Space Telescope just how big and vast this universe is. There's a lot out there to explore. And this is the next beginning.
Orion is now flying free, attached to the European Service Module and on its journey to the moon.
You heard some of them there, the words of Charlie Blackwell-Thompson, the first woman to serve in the role of NASA launch director, a graduate of Clemson University and a native of Gaffney, South Carolina. Here's more of what she said as the world looked on.
Well, for once, I might be speechless. So you guys know I have talked a lot about appreciating the moment that you're in. And we have worked hard as a team. You guys have worked hard as a team for this moment. This is your moment. It is not by chance that you are here today. So I want you to look around at this team and know that you have earned it. You have earned your place in the room. You have earned this moment. You have earned your place in history. You were part of a first. Doesn't come along very often. Once in a career, maybe. But we are all part of something incredibly special, the first launch of Artemis. The first step in returning our country to the moon and on to Mars. What you have done today will inspire generations to come. So thank you. Thank you for your resilience. You know, I said at the pre-test briefing, the harder the climb, the better the view. We showed the Space Coast tonight. What a beautiful view it is. So congratulations.
What an exciting day. Artemis I, now in space, preparing to circle the moon, where it will take observations along a flight path that humans will someday travel during missions for Artemis II and Artemis III. A flight path that will take humans further into space than ever before. A flight path that will help us better understand the moon and where to establish a lunar base that someday will be a stepping stone towards Mars. Artemis I will return to the planet on December 11th with a splashdown off the West Coast. You can stay up to date with everything that's happening with the Artemis program by liking and subscribing to the Carolina Weather Group on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts. From Charlotte, I'm James Brierton. We'll see you back here again